What's going on, everyone? All right, so WB is being WB and it's not adding up. As always, hit that subscribe and let's get into it. Check this out. So Minecraft came out on Friday and it's making money at the box office. I'm not mad about that, but it doesn't add up. Why? Because as always, you know how I start these videos. Let's look at the lovely stocks because honestly, the stocks are down to the ground. How? Make it make sense, all right? Today in the morning at 9:41 a.m., they opened with $7.74. At 1:25 p.m., $8.16. At 3:24 p.m., $8.04. And then at 4 p.m., they closed with $8.09. So we see that it started off bad and it went up a little bit, just a little bit. So if you're making all this money and Minecraft is the #1 movie in the world, why are your stocks down? It doesn't make sense. And I get it. The stocks all over, everywhere are down. But that's not an excuse. And don't come at me with, oh, because of the tariffs and stuff like that. No. Put that shit to the side. The real fact is, before the tariffs, WB was still in this sinkhole and they're still there. It doesn't matter. Minecraft is looking like those numbers are being fabricated, like they're making up these numbers because it just doesn't make sense. How do you make so much money but your stocks are still low? Somebody's lying here. And to me, WB is probably paying off all these people and stuff like that. I'm just speculating. I'm not saying that that's what's happening, but it just doesn't make sense. How are you going to have your stocks down to the ground but you're making profit? It doesn't make sense, right? Numbers don't lie. So something here isn't adding up. And it just shows you and it proves to you what this company is all about. This is from Fandom Wire that they gave Minecraft a 3. Look, I've been reading a lot of comments and people are not liking this movie. So again, WB's being WB and they're fabricating all these numbers and all these lies. That's what it smells to me because it just doesn't make sense. Everybody's praising Minecraft like it's the best thing that's out there. And the only reason if it's making money, it's because there's nothing else to compete with this movie. So it's obvious that they're going to be making money if it's really happening. WB being WB, look at what happened to this streamer, all right? She was supposed to be and have a cameo in Minecraft. And apparently something didn't go through right and they had to take it off and it didn't make it to the final cut. That to me smells WB just playing those usual games that they always do. And look, they didn't put her in. She even said she much rather not have that 30-second cameo apparently than be sued. Something interesting. Something probably didn't work out. So, apparently she's not the only one because apparently there was other YouTubers that were supposed to be, be featured into this Minecraft movie. It just doesn't make sense, honestly. This all sounds very sus, and that's no surprise. To me, it's just a marketing thing that they're doing. And like I said, that's what I think they're going to do with Superman. They're going to put low expectations, so when it does surpass it, they're going to come out and say, it's a hit. It's a success. This is what I've been telling y'all. That's why we have to keep those wallets closed. As we get closer to Superman, that's where it's going to head. Because Superman, we already know that it's DOA. And talking about Superman, look at this update. Apparently, Superman's new suit will be fixed up, tweaked version in the current one. All right. Apparently, James Gunn's saying there's going to be a little different, but nothing major. Ooh, sounds to me like you're trying to get some attention. That's what it looks like. You're just trying to get the audience to come out and watch and support your shitty film because we already know where they stand at. And again, Warner Brothers has asked director, I don't even know how you pronounce that, Bull, to change the name of his film because it will confuse Batman The Dark Knight fans, because he was making a movie and they changed it now to Citizen Vigilante, which it's ridiculous. Of course, WB's just doing that because, they're just being WB, honestly, and it wouldn't confuse people. It's just them just being how they are and stuff like that. But whatever, it is what it is. Now check this out. I came across this image. This right here is hilarious because we see the robots, from CW, that they did a good job. We see the one, of course, Jimmy from Rebel Moon with Zack Snyder, and that right there looks awesome. And then of course we get the one with James Gunn because you know, we run, we're good. That's the robot that we're getting right there. See what I'm saying? A joke. That's exactly what it is. All this circus act is going to end July 11. Keep those wallets closed, because we, the real fans, the real customers, and the real consumer, we will stop at nothing. As always, hit that subscribe, drop your comments, and until next time.